Chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, left. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. Now traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad. Want that speed, fast, jealous, wide. Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
Right, guys, that's right. We don't want to get trapped again. Not again. So here we go. Let's get started. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we basically show you how to trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's too much. It's too boring. Like if you can memorize all like 700 million rules, then great. I can't. So I just simplify it. I make it super, super easy to, I wouldn't say easy to trade, but not as difficult as most people make it. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Once again, thank you so much for smashing the like. You are my favorite. Thank you so much. All right, so crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. Holy moly, we got Aster kicking some Asterness. We have 15.9% on the day. Oh my gosh, what happened? I thought it was supposed to come down. We were in a short, but then guess what? We closed out that short because we got stopped out and we're in a long. And if you watched a video, which is our most recent video, you might have found an Easter egg. Let me know in the comments whether you're watching this on the live stream or on the replay if you found the Easter egg. We have flare up double digits. Everything else, not so much. Not so much. All right, let's see here. In reference to my camera, I am using the Elgato face cam but I have to do certain stuff on it, because if not, then it looks horrible. Absolute horrible. All right. So I lowered increase the contrast. The contrast is the key. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Ooh, the hourly. No, thank you. It's coming down. Does that mean Bitcoin's coming down? Possible. Oh man, this looks really bad. So if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know, and I will definitely do those for you. And I mentioned this multiple times. I hate when I told you this, and I man, I'm an adult. You don't tell me anything. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm old. I would never tell you anything. Like, I'll give you my thought process on something, but I'm never going to tell you, oh, I told you to enter now. No, not me. So what I do is I give you information. You can take it, you can leave it. But this is stuff that I would recommend, not financial advice, of course. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So let's go ahead and get started. I mentioned some time ago that this month is the month to buy, because prices, they're going to come down, and I expect them to come down, but just in case they go up, guess what? We're already in them. And if they come down, even better. So let's get some shout outs really quick. We got Mike in the chat. He was first. Oh my gosh, Mike is killing it. Thanks so much, Mike, for being here. We have Techman in the house. Thank you, Techman. Appreciate you. Going down the list, we got Steve going on. What's going on, man? Bingo and the bangos. I love it. Let's see here. Going down the list really quick. Going to Wix Wi-Fi 89. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. Busy and annoying. DeLong in the house. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. I greatly appreciate everybody being here. You guys are the best. And some people are at work too, and they're doing this. They're here. So I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look at this. Let's refresh it. Alt season. What happened? We were in alt season. It was, really good. 77 alt season. I don't know. Right now we're at 73, but we're closer to alt season. Some of these coins, they're doing some work. Most aren't. And we just saw it. Liquidations heat map. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Looking at the 24-hour time frame, we're going to go over how not to trade. We mentioned this yesterday. We're going to do it again, man, because this dude is just so horrible. It makes Ty Guy look like a freaking genius, and that's pretty bad. So on the 24-hour time frame, we did come up here, take this liquidity, took 70 million. Good Lord. We started coming up some more. We have some liquidity down here, 30, 50 million. Are we gonna come down here now, or continue to come up here to get this 30 million, 42 million, 42 million? Possible. We're much closer up here. However, we cannot come up here unless we break this level. It's impossible. Now, does it mean that we will go here if we break the level, even though it's super close? No. So this is my warning to all of the people who trade liquidity. It's so important. Price can do anything. It can do whatever it wants. If it wants to take the liquidity, which is a higher likelihood that the price might go there, well then it'll do it. Only if it wants. And same thing here. Could it come down here? Definitely. It just needs to break this level. Break this level, then, more than likely get all this liquidity that's stacked up right here. And this is why I show you guys, like, there is liquidity built to the upside and to the downside. So let's go to the 12-hour really quick. On the 12-hour, we can see really nice liquidity right here. Man, super close, 39 million. It's not much, but it's something. But all I know is we cannot get this unless we break this. Just because we break it doesn't mean we're going. Yeah, man, it's super close. We could. Let's see here. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Low Kaspa says VRA is the 6th, third 1 day ago. Most bearish crypto on coin market cap. While Kaspa, VRA, please make me some money. I'm supposed to buy a freaking island. 2 islands really, but has the number 1 bullish. But the last few days, I think it's time for you to join STI. Now, Kaspa, I mean, I like Kaspa. Kaspa looks good. We've been going over it for the past few days. I like it. It looks good. Of crypto, he's really bullish on Kaspa, and he's a really smart dude. I just haven't bought any yet. All right. So one thing I do want to show is this. We talked about this guy yesterday. Man, I thought the Thai guy was really bad. This guy truly trades on emotion. Just because it starts going down, he'll short it. And he'll be down like $1,000, $2,000. And here, he got lucky. As it's going here, he says, all right, go short, go short. And again, just emotions like crazy. And sure enough, he goes short and now he's winning. And he says, I told you guys, I literally told you. And you can see it here. You guys don't listen enough. And you guys say I gamble. Flipping a quarter, flipping a coin. That's not true. I'm putting my stop at 39 now. You guys always tell me I gamble. It's not true. This dude gambles like crazy. If you want to know how not to trade, this is the guy to watch. If you want to see emotions, this is the guy to watch. It's horrible. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to show you how to actually trade. And as soon as he's down a little bit, let's say, it started going up, he's down like $1,000. So what is this? This is like 4 or 5 grand that he's willing to lose. And he'll get like $1 grand, $2 grand. It's horrible. Anyway, we got Retro Mike Tech in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and check out this guy right here. This guy, if you're not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe. This guy shows you how to trade. This guy shows you, and he doesn't have, anything to sell. He gives you the reality of trading, just like I do. Let's see. So yesterday, it was very nice. It was very cool. At the very beginning of the show, Lunar Beaches Crypto, he said, if you have questions on indicators, let me know. And that's a great way to start the show. So for you, I'm gonna copy him. So if you have any questions on any indicator, let me know. If I know about it, I'll tell you what I know. If I don't know about it, well, we might just learn together. But I asked him right away. I said, RSI, what is it? How do traders use it? And let's see, what is RSI? How do you use it? Why do traders use it? And basically, how can you benefit from this? At this time, I'm literally doing like 3 other things. I'm typing, I'm, with my group, I'm making a short video. So I don't know if he answered the question. I just know like the very first 2 seconds is like, all right, the RSI, there's divergence. And then he went on like talking about divergence. So every time I went to it, like, I don't know if he answered my question. So for those of you who were in that show last night, let me tell you what RSI is. How's that? All right. But shout out to Lunar Beaches Crypto. I have to rewatch it to see if he actually answered the question. But again, I'm going back and forth. So I just know he talked about divergence. As soon as he pulled up the RSI, divergence. Like, no, man, RSI. All right. So let me know if the background music's still up. Or is there audio? Are y'all catching, is it echoing? And if so, what's echoing? Is it me or is it the background music? Because I'm seeing a bunch of my monitors like going crazy. All right. Bitcoin, let's just take off all this. Bitcoin. Daily. Zooming out. We're going to go to the RSI in just a moment. Because I think it's really, really important to understand. Now, there are indicators that I don't know what they do. I just use them. And I'll let you know that right now. For example, the MACD. I know it measures momentum. I don't know how. Granted, I've looked at it before, a few times the past like 5 years, maybe 3 or 4 times. And then I forget. Because I don't care how it works. I just know it works. And it shows me the momentum. No echo for you. All right, awesome. Thank you, Dylan. Now, if we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily, we can see, it's gone up, kind of went sideways, went lower. You know, it was a low, lower low, lower low, then just plain all-time highs. Low, lower low, maybe a lower low, question mark, before all-time highs. So this is just something we're looking at. And this extension leg, this is a really nice pullback. This is 0.5%. I mean, well, yeah, 0.5%, which is the fib retracement tool. Hey, we got Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? Appreciate you, man. And so here would be a really nice opportunity to bounce. However, you know, we still have the possibility of it doing a lower high here as like, oh no, lower high, break this level. Uh-oh. Warning, level 1, break this level. Uh-oh. Warning, level 2. And then if we break this level, there's a really high chance due to liquidity coming down here. Now, granted, I don't trade liquidity because I know it can do whatever it wants. So just be very careful with the rollover. We could do a lower high. If we do a higher high than this, which is great, and still a lower high from here, it's still okay. What we don't want to do now is break this. We break this, bearish, looking very bearish. All right, so we kind of were playing around with this yesterday, and this is what I like doing. Let's hide this and this. Let's hide the fib retracement. Oh, yesterday it was at the 0.5 potential. No, it was right here. Yesterday, I'm thinking we're going to go up. I don't know, but I'm thinking we're going to go up to potentially do this and maybe, you know, roll over here. You know, it just depends. Just depends on what it does. Like, we don't know. We can't predict the future. So I'll give you a heads up. Kevin's in the house. What's up, Kevin? But I'm still leaning towards this, towards the A, to where we come up, and then this is the area where we might, let's say here, either come down or continue up. And here we'll do this one in blue, just so we know it's an update. And do some blue. We'll do our little thingamabob here. I should have done this yesterday when we were looking at this, but this is what I'm thinking. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So in reference to the RSI, let's go to this. This is one of the ones that we did a short yesterday. It was a call out on YouTube. Again, you know, we hit our target. Right now it's just kind of doing kind of boring, but let's bring up the RSI. So all you got to do is just type in RSI. So what is the RSI? The RSI is a relative strength index, and it comes out like this. Now, personally, this is too much. So what I do is I just have this. And if you come over here, now in order to get this to pop out, you need to have this down. So see how it doesn't pop out? So you need to have this. Oh, you can't even see it. It's a little arrow to come down. Techman says B50 GPU is what's up. I'm trying to build a rig of them. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. So now I go to my settings, and these are my settings. This is my input, and this is standard. This 14 is standard. So what does this even mean? We're gonna get to that in just a second, because there's a lot of stuff that we need to understand when it comes to the RSI. One, what is it? It's a relative strength index. It is not a buy or sell indicator. But Joe, my mentor, says that when we're overbought, you sell it because, well, it comes down. Okay. And when it's oversold, to buy it because it goes up. Okay. And here's the 50. So if it's above it, it's good. That's the only correct statement based off of what I just mentioned. When it's below it, it's not good. It's not healthy. It's not strong. Again, the relative strength index is an index for the strength of the move. So why do I say when it's overbought, that, you know, it's going to come down, because it depends on the market we're in. If we're in a bullish market, there have been plenty of times where I've bought when it is overbought, because what ends up happening, the price will continue going up and the indicator goes up now. Then the price pulls back a little bit, the indicator pulls back, and then now the price goes up some more and the indicator comes up. So the indicator is only at 64 when the price actually did this. But Joe, there's divergence now, but the price keeps on going up. Oh, what do I do? This just shows you how the strength is for this move. That's all it's doing. Now, the 14 that we referred to earlier is the amount of bars that this looks at. Because what it does, it goes to the last 14 bars of the price action, depending on if you're on a higher time frame or a lower time frame. It's going to show you the strength of the move. So hopefully that makes sense. So as a new bar is created, this moves over one bar. A new bar is created, it moves over another bar. New bar is created, moves over another bar. And it's showing you the strength of the last 14 bars to give you where it is on the chart for the relative strength index. So again, to recap, it shows you the strength of the move. It's not a buy and sell indicator. Have there been times where the price action, the RSI has been oversold at 20 and it continues to go down? Yes. And then now let's say it does this number and you say, oh, I'm going to buy the RSI bounce. And then the RSI continues to go down. Yes, this happens, especially in the bear market, or when the market's not great, or when that coin's not doing great. Same scenario with the bullishness. This can continue going up. There have been multiple occasions where, like, I'll enter the trade and I'll tell my group, all right, guys, we're overbought on the RSI daily, 12 hour, 8 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour, and even the 15 minute. I'm entering because if it pulls back, I'm looking for it to pull back to our support to continue up, because we are very, very bullish right now. The market's bullish. The coin's bullish. The category it's in is bullish. I'm entering the trade. And sometimes it doesn't even pull back to the support. It'll pull back a little bit, 3, 4%, maybe 8%, and then continue up. So that is my explanation of the RSI in a nutshell. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you like that very brief, just straight to the point thought process on RSI. Do I use the RSI? Not really. Why do I have it on the chart? Because I know y'all have it. And if I don't have indicators on my chart, you're probably gonna think I don't know how to trade. Do I need indicators? No. Do I use them? Sure. You know, there's Chart Prime. Chart Prime is a beast. Chart Prime has great indicators. I'm not just saying that because I have a referral link, but they're a beast. These are what most people use when they first start out. They'll use the MACD, they'll use the RSI, and higher time frames gives you the larger picture, the bigger picture. Because on a 3 minute, you may see that it's overbought, but on the 4 hour, you may see that the RSI is like 40, 50. So that just says that on the higher time, on the lower time frame, depending on the market, we might come down before going up. But I just treat it all based off of price action. All right. Let's see here. I think I put everybody to sleep. Put a 7 in the chat if you are not asleep. If you're watching this on the replay, put a 7 in the chat. Make sure you're not asleep. Can you do pump coin? Yeah, definitely. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins you want to do? Let me know, or forever hold your peace. This might be a quick show. Let me know. All right. So let's do pump. Were there any other coins? I forget. Pump. Dylan's not asleep. All right. So for this one, oh, we got stopped out. We're doing a short. We're trying. Was this an official setup? It probably was. I don't remember. Oh no. No, we didn't get stopped out. Let me show you why. All right. So the price action was up here. And I'm thinking we might come down. And the only reason I'm thinking we might come down is because, well, it moved so much. It pumped. And because it pumped, we have a higher likelihood for it to come down. However, the FOMO can continue until it's done. So here I did two setups, really. One, set your alert here. The, what is that, a 4 hour or 1 hour? The 1 hour candle must close above this line in order for us to go long. Does that happen? It sure does. However, look at this wick. Joe, you're just saying that because it went down. No, this is what I do. So this is really important. Everybody needs to watch every single day because I go over this and I show you how all of this, it's a puzzle. It literally is a puzzle. However, there's a lot of mentors out there that is like a 10,000 piece puzzle. For mine, it's literally like a 10-piece puzzle. And the puzzle pieces are real big. So you really can't misinterpret what I'm saying. Here we have a large wick. Joe, at SFP. Really? I don't know. This is selling pressure. This is a selling pressure wick. So because our alert went off, we're looking for a 1 hour candle to close. I'll wait one more candle. Now, if the price would have went up, I would have still waited one more candle. So my decision doesn't change based off of what I see, unlike most mentors out there. And you can see it because they'll have rules. And then if you study their rules and then they see something else, the way the price action went, well, they won't talk about those rules that they normally have. Here, selling pressure, I'll wait another candle, maybe 2 candles. And it comes down. Oh, the other thought process, which is the original thought process, we could come down, come up. Same thing here. We checked it again when the price was here. I'm thinking we may come up to come down. Here we did come up, and that's what happened here. This was an alert. What do we do on this alert? The alert goes off. We have to wait for the 1 hour candle to close underneath this level. Sure enough, it closes underneath the level. I would think at this point that we would come, let's say we see it right here. The alert goes off. We see it right here. I'm thinking now 50% of this move, which is about 38, 50%, would be great because it puts us into this box for us to come down, maybe find support, come and then do this. This is what I'm thinking at this point. What do? We enter the trade, aggressive entry, thinking that we may come up. And then if we break this pivot, this will be our safer entry. What do we do? Instead, we come down. Oh, even better. Our aggressive entry is here. We come up, we do a bearish retest kind of around the area of this box or this zone. Come down, we re-enter this zone. Once we re-enter this zone, if you want to, let's say you missed it, this is where you would do a safer entry. Why? This is so important. Why is this a safer entry? Because look, it came down and then it came up, came down, came up. What is this? Well, let's just check it out. So let's hide everything. That way we don't get confused. Let's hide everything. Let's go from the fib retracement. Joe, this is really easy to do after the fact. I teach all of this. We want to see it come to the 382 at a minimum. It came down, perfect. Here, I'm looking for it to roll over 50% of this leg. It doesn't, it goes up even higher. So between the 382 and the 0.5, perfect. Then it starts coming down. Okay, now if it's going to gain strength, if it's going to have support, what it's going to do now is 50%. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. This is why I react to what's given to me. Here it could come down to come up, and then now it just created this really nice bow. Then maybe come down one more time before the send. This is what could have happened. However, we're in a short already, and we have our stop loss. Where would our stop loss be? probably got stopped out. Our stop loss originally was somewhere up here. We moved it down. We get stopped out, barely get stopped out. Ah, crap. But what are we looking for? We're waiting for the break of this one too. So if this breaks, okay, fine. We got stopped out. Maybe at break even, maybe at a slight percentage gains to where we just pay for the fees. We break this level, we're in again. And now it's this. So let us go ahead and hide everything. And so that's the thought process. Not so much how other mentors do it. Joe, you always talk bad about other mentors. No, I'm warning you. I'm trying to open your eyes. Watch what other people do. Watch what other people do, and you will see that. Let's see here. Let me go to this one. And you're going to see that what they do is they just literally show you the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Gosh darn it. How come I can't find it? They're going to show you the woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. And we talked about this last time where this is my goal. Open your eyes. To be honest with you, Joe, I've started to realize 95% of the people that live stream just talk BS about price that has already happened. Replay millionaires, hindsight hustlers. I don't understand how they get away with it. Hindsight hustlers. What I'm doing is I'm not necessarily talking trash about them. I'm trying to open your eyes so that you can realize, like, these guys, they only talk about what already how I could have made money. Don't tell me how I can. Like, don't tell me how I could have made money. Oh, look, right here, we had a triple top, head and shoulders. You want to enter this and then come down here and blah, blah. They're saying that because it played out. Tell me beforehand. Where's my stop loss? Where's my entries? All that fun stuff. Okay, so now let's look at this. Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, buddy? Be kind and smash the like. Yes, yes, indeed. Here, on the list. Alexander G in the house. Smash the like, subscribe. Yes, definitely, guys. Thank you very much for that. TI Clan fam. I love it. I love it. Techman says, I like to make it rhyme. Waiting on Joe to drop more tracks. Like it's poopy time. So I actually have one that I'm going to be working on, which is this one right here from Dutchy. I'm a better trader than I was yesterday. I really like that. I just don't know. That kind of sounds like a country song. Oh, yesterday, I had this tree, this big old tree limb fall down. Big old tree limb. So I go out there with my chainsaw, my little hatchet, and I go out there, I have the oil and everything. I check the chain's tight. So I go to the tree and I go and I look and I don't have a battery for my chainsaw. My cousin took all his batteries because they were his. So there I am with my little my hatchet. So I really look like an Indian building a teepee. Man, I'm chopping all this. Man, it was a lot of work. But I just have this tree stump, which is this one right here. I pretty much, was that the after photo? I think that is the after photo. So all this, I chopped it up, building a teepee. So this is what I have left, but man, I'm gonna have to buy, because if not, it's gonna take me like an hour to chop that. It's real thick with my little hatchet. Like the blade is like that big. So yeah, maybe I just dance around it and hopefully it'll rain and blow this over. I was trying to pick it up from here to move it to get this to fall down, but it's like dug in, man, it went into the dirt. I was like, maybe I can throw a rope up here and then pull it, use the momentum, because all the weight's down here. I was like, maybe I should just chop it. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go to Walmart, buy a battery, $50, $100, whatever it is. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, it was a big old tree. These are the barns in the back. But yeah, I love the property I'm on. I sit out there every morning for about an hour, listening to the birds, listening to the everything. Very peaceful. I love it. My neighbor, he's got chickens, so I see them every once in a while. All right, moving on. Moving on. Joe, that's too much story time. Did I miss coffee session? No, I haven't had coffee today. I was gonna make some, and I just forgot. So here, can we look at
Salvador has donated $1.99 and says, can we at CAS futures trade possible levels?
Definitely, my friend. So we're gonna do Kaspa, futures, and entry. Okay, we'll do a setup on that. See, story time. Yeah. See here. Is Andy here? Oh, Alexander G. Okay. I don't have a battery for my chainsaw. That no lumberjack. Yeah, I know it. Man, I went, but man, it's literally, I felt like a true Indian. Like my Indian heritage came out. For some reason, I said, oh, and I was like, why am I singing this? It's crazy. Gotta get that tomahawk out and start chopping, Joe. Yeah. See here, do you have a lot of undergrowth and trees and such? You can make a, really? No, I thought about getting some solar power. I don't know. But let's look at pump. Let's look at pump for an entry. I mean, I like it. Now, what I would do, and I've mentioned this before because I never tell you what to do. I told you to buy here. I told you to short it. I don't do that stuff. What I've mentioned before is September, which we're in September. If you enter coins that you really like, have lower entries, because what the market makers are going to be doing this month is dropping it down only to pick it back up and go higher highs. What they're doing is they're liquidating everybody. So have very low leverage at 2x, at 3x, or even better, no leverage. And if you believe in pump that it's going to move these next 2 months, then what you could do is you could, let's say it was doing this number and you decide to enter here. For me, I wouldn't, just because there's a really high chance that it might come down. We don't know at this point, but the odds of it coming down are really good to save out here. Maybe here, but here for sure. Joe, you're just looking at, no, I'm looking here. I'm looking here. I'm not looking over here. I'm looking here. And but let's just say it took off like crazy. Like, let's say here, you didn't buy. You're waiting for the retrace. You didn't buy. You're waiting for the retrace. Here, okay, you're thinking it's going to come down here and you don't buy. And it keeps on pumping and it just keeps on going. And you're like, oh man, that could happen here too. So at least your position in the trade. But like I said, here, I personally wouldn't have. Would I enter right now? If I like this coin for a kind of a 2-month hold, chop gang, then yes, I would enter right now. I'd enter right now. Think and having a lower entry. Let's just kind of brainstorm through this. Have a lower entry about 20% right in here, which would roughly be 0.004813. And then I would have a lower entry. Perfect. 30. This is what I want. I want this 36%. This is what I want. And these would be lower entries. Lower entry. Lower entry. Move this over so we can see it. And here we would possibly wait till the break of this. And the 4-hour candle would need to close above 0.006179. And we would set an alert. Let's say about right here. Set alert at 0.006399. And the 4-hour candle needs to close above the white line, 0.006179. And with these lower entries, Now, this is not a standard trade. This is an investment for 2 months. Very important we have that distinction. Let's say you did want to have this as a trade and not a 2-month extend or 2-month hold, you know, and you're okay with getting stopped out before possibly the run up. Then here's where your stop loss would be. So we're looking at roughly about 15, 16, 17%. So there's 2 different setups I'm giving you here. One is a longer term investment, and that would be right now. You can enter and have lower entries, no stop loss. Or 2, you could have this as a trade setup, and you would actually wait for the alert to go off. The alert must go off first. Those are my rules. Alert must go off first. Then you make sure the 4-hour candle closes above the level that we keep on talking about. And then you're good. And here's where your stop loss would be. Could it come down here? Sure. Especially if we have another dump. Do I think Bitcoin might dump? Sure. Now, could we come up here and then Bitcoin dumps and then you pull back to here? Yeah, definitely. So those are the different things. All right, moving on. Let's do Kaspa futures for little Kaspa. Hopefully you like that thought process. Let's go YouTube, rapid fire, put it towards the bottom. Let's go to gas. And this one's going to be an actual setup. And thank you for the donation. Greatly appreciate it. See, I was going to ask you to do Kaspa, but I was like, no, heck yeah. That's funny. All right, serious show. So here, we're looking at this. 4-hour candle must close above this, this level right here. 4-hour candle did. So here we would have entered. We came down, we came up. We're kind of losing strength now. So right now we're actually at the decision point. So I want everybody to look at the thought process. Price is here. I'm thinking we're going to come up, then maybe come down, and then again, here's our decision point. We come up, we come down. So we went up, and then we came down. Then we came up again, and now is our decision point. Right around the area where I thought it might be. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, but red or white. But right now it's not looking strong. Not looking strong at all. So let us go ahead and hide our thought process here. Let's just kind of zoom out. And again, this is a leverage trade, and I'm assuming it's a scalp trade. So we went up, down, down, down. It's like a bouncing ball. And it could do this to here, this, go in this little zone for a little bit, and then whoop, take that. Let's do this in white. Let's go to, okay, I'm looking for a divergence. Lower low than this one. Wick, lower low than this one. So no bullish divergence. We do have the RSI rolling over. Okay. 4 hour. We had a buy signal on here. When the blue crosses above the orange, that's a buy signal. When the blue crosses below the orange, it's a sell signal. Would I recommend only using this? No, not really. We have a high. Are these higher? Ooh, I can't see it. Let me see if this snaps in place. It should. Nope. Doesn't snap. Thanks a lot. Okay, it's not higher. Let's see here. I don't see anything bullish. Joe, my mentor said about this long wick reversal. He pointed this out. Look, long wick reversal, and it went straight up. Oh, okay. I don't. So here's the trick for long wick reversals. They are only long wick reversals if the price goes up. If there's a long wick and it doesn't reverse, I can almost guarantee that your mentor will not say or point out that long wick, because it did not play out to what they teach. I teach you the reality of trading. Just because we had a long wick does not mean we're going to get a long wick reversal. It could easily come down. Easily. It just means that people bought. Buying pressure. That's it. So give you a heads up. I teach the reality of trading. Duality C's in the house. Larkin. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you very much. I don't see anything bullish. Right now, I really don't. Let's go to a 1 hour. Okay. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking for structure. I'm looking for ups and downs. I'm looking where there was a lot of, just bouncing or getting rejected. Nice drop here. I mean, so if we break this level, which right now it's having a hard time to do, we could potentially come up to here. And again, this is a scalp trade. Now, the trick is risk to reward. Is it even worth it? Because right now, I see this here to here. I see this box. And first thing we need to do is we need to break above this. I've been in a short for Kaspa for the past 2 days. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. So it needs to break above. Let's do this in blue. Let's do it in that color. 0.08073. Needs to break above it on the 1 hour time frame. You could say, well, Joe, there's long wicks on the bottom. There's a lot of buying pressure. The overall in order for me to be bullish on this, it needs to start breaking highs. It really does. Something like this is bullish to me. Then for it to come down here and continue up, great. Coming down a little bit more, a little nervous, 618-ish area. Then coming up, lower high, fine. Here is where it needed to bounce in order to remain strong. And it didn't. It came down even lower, and now this zone, let me draw it out for you. This zone is now rejection. You see that? But this is the zone where it needed to find support. It needed to bounce here. And when it broke down and it came up, now this zone is rejection. And then it broke this and broke this and coming down. In order for me to be bullish, this is what it needs to do. Right now, I'm not bullish. I could get bullish, but right now I'm not. I would need to see it come up. Here's fine to this level. Then come down. Here's fine. Then come up into this, go into this zone. Maybe even do something like this. Come up here, do a lower high, which is fine, lower than this. Come back down. Then start again, and now let's go. And let's do this in blue, my updated thought process. I was really hoping to give you a good setup. I know you're a Kaspa lover. In order for me to get bullish, I needed to break this. Before then, I'm not bullish. I mean, I could be trading it, during all this, but this is safer. Let's do it. That's safer. Right now, what could happen is it comes up to here, faking everybody out, and then does this, where it breaks this, and then now we're here again, and then now we get back in here, and then who knows what happens here. Maybe the market changes, maybe it gets bullish, and then we go up or down. Not gonna lie, that tip really helped me out. Be like, hopefully I can give him a bullish outcome, but I can't. I'm thinking, to me, this looks bearish until we do this. Now we're bullish. So let's go ahead and write that here. Let's see here, September 24. Currently bearish. Needs to start making and breaking highs, not lows. Joe, I can't see it. I know. Calm down. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. Right now, if you're going to do like a leverage trade, I'd pick another coin. Because this one, it's, could you, and there's a lot of people who do this, could you enter now and it goes up and then you know, post it on X and how you're a genius and join your group and everything else? Yeah, sure, of course. That's what everybody does. I don't teach that. I don't recommend that, because in my opinion, like, nobody knows what's going to happen. You just got lucky and you're showing people how, you know, the luck you got. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong. There's a lot of traders out there that trade this way and they are very, very successful. To me, it's just too high risk right now. If we were in a bullish area, bullish segment of the market, heck yeah, man, I'd be doing these all day. All day. All right. Let's see here. Going on the list. Going on the list. West says, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Well, thank you, West. Joe, your text should say Cass equals dead. I don't know, man. Crux of crypto. Dude is really, really smart. And he loves Kaspa. Like, really loves it. I haven't bought it. And I don't know. But dude's really smart. He does a lot of research. But I could it make money? Sure. Can XRP make its money? Sure. Can Ethereum Classic make its money? Sure. But that's what I would do. I definitely wait for this. Because again, it could trick us. But currently I'm bearish. So hopefully that helped out. Let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Who's going live at 1? Let me know in the chats. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let's see. I'm checking to see who is live. Tom Crown's live. Oh, me, Damien's live. I keep on telling me Damien to watch my videos about the fibs. Oh my gosh, like it literally like pulling out nose hairs for all you old men. It's like literally pulling out nose hairs. It's like, oh, every time he draws a fib, it's like, oh man, like it drives me nuts. Why? Because he says that it pulled back to the 382. Which that's the level on his fib, but that's not the 382. That's another level. For example, like if we were doing from here to here, it pulled back to the 0.5. But what and let's just do like this so there's no confusion. But what he does is he draws it from the top to the bottom, and well, 0.5 is gonna be 0.5. But let's just say, let's see here, let's pick a bar. Dang it. Oh wait. Oh, I can't even do my example. So this level, so he'll say that it pulled back to the 236, but this is not a retracement of 23%. It's a retracement of 78%. See how it's different? But that's how he draws his. He draws his from the top to the bottom. But I wouldn't have a thing about it if he didn't say that it pulled back, you know, to the 236. Because this is not the it is the 236, but you're drawing it wrong. Like the fib retracement, it's in the name, just like the RSI. It's not a buying indicator or selling indicator. It's a relative strength index. It shows you the strength of the move. The fib retracement is used to identify the amount of retracement in the name that it might get, or that it got. Here it pulled back 78%. It didn't go to the 236. I mean, it did, but so which is more correct? In my opinion, drawing it the correct way. But I keep on trying to get him to do, and oh my gosh, literally like pulling teeth. Like, how? But he's stuck in his ways though. And it's funny when Dutchy was trying to teach him, or not even to teach him, but just to, you know, asking him, why do you pull it that way? And then Meat Game was like, well, you just got to learn more. Like, oh, no, he didn't. But yeah. Anyway. See, we got Meet Damien. We got Sin City. I like Sin City. When are they? At 1:30? It's too long, though. I don't know. I think we'll go to... Well, let's go to Meet Damien, and then for Meet Damien, we can go to BC Pork Corp, because BC Pork Corp's going to have his show at 2 o'clock Eastern time, so in 1 hour. So let's go to Meet Damien. Even though in my opinion, just my opinion, he pulls the fibs wrong, in my opinion, because it's in the name, retracement. Shows you the retracement. Crux like the tech behind it, and it being a payment rail, but that theory is all driven on the assumption that it gets global adoption. He will plan to rotate cash profits into BTC. Can you do PNG coin? Yeah, definitely, TechMan. Is that penguin? Pigeon? PGN. Let's go USDT. Let's see here. USD. Maybe I typed it in wrong. PGN. Okay, so I don't think it's Dutchy's favorite thing he does. Yeah, for me, favorite retracements are extremely important, especially know how to do them and how to use them. And again, sometimes you don't need to know what it does. Like, I don't know what the MACD does. I know it monitors momentum. I don't know how it works. Again, I've looked at it like 3, maybe 4 times, the definition and how it works, but I forget because I don't get asked that all the time. But in reference to the RSI, hopefully what I mentioned made sense. All right, what was I gonna do? Pigeon. PGN. Pigeon coin, let's go. So Pigeon coin, I'm assuming it's this one. And this is, I'm pretty sure a coin that you mine. Okay. See, Pigeon coin got delisted from all exchanges. Oh no, after I rugged the project. What do you mean you rugged? Oh, were you hosting it and then you took it off for miners. Is that what happened? Okay. How do I look at it? I don't have a contract address or anything. Holy smokes! I'm getting hacked. What's going on? Okay, so they get a -4 because it's bright, and they didn't do their website. They didn't update their website. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a banner. It's supposed to be this. Communicator, trust messaging. I do like these where it's like peer-to-peer messaging. I do like them. I haven't used one. There's a lot of them out there, private messaging. I had 90% of the supply and dumped it all. Ooh. Why did you dump it? That's the question. Public social channels. Get it. Oh, I'm getting hacked. Mine, PGM. Oh, I'm getting hacked again. Run a data node. Oh, I get hacked. Yeah, there's no way I can do it. It's thanks to RetroMike. It's dead. Absolute dead. History. Oh, got hacked again. Man, get hacked all day. See here. No news, nothing. Ouch. Grand. Remember that one. And I don't even want to mine. I have miners. Gotta dump it while you can. True. Very true. All right, guys. So let's go to Meet Damien, and then after Meet Damien, let's all support BC Port Corp. He goes live at 2, so in 1 hour, we can go to BC Port Corp. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the absolute best, and just remember, don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. If you do enter coins right now, in my opinion, not financial advice, this is for entertainment purposes, I think that entering coins now and having a lower entry, depending on the market cap, it could be 18%, 25%, 35% lower, just in case it comes down, and there's a really high chance that we might come down again, that you could be accumulating these coins this month and potentially the first week of next month, which is October, before we start making higher highs and higher lows, and then the send. The send's gonna be very fast. I see here, BC is on Piper at 2. I think on his channel. Let's check it out. I think on his channel. BC Port Corp. Live. But I think it's gonna be on his channel. So we'll put this in the chats. So everybody click on that, have the tab open, and that way we can all support him as well. I believe it's gonna be here. And of course, let him know that T.I. Joe sent you, Trade Intuition sent you. But let's go to Meet Damien, do Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you guys very much, and we will see you on the next one. Don't feel like you have to be a trade all the time. Do not look at other people, you know, showing all these results and everything. Like, how many trades did they get into? How long have they been holding it? There's a lot of questions on it. Just concentrate on yourself. Greed will destroy you, hands down. This is a slow game. The turtle wins. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care.